Noah burnt all the chicken.
I burnt some of the chicken.
We wanted nuggets, and you burned our nuggets. Are we recording?
Look, I'm making food for you. Why are you complaining? I've been in
Because
the
you
kitchen.
burned my
I've
nuggets.
been in the kitchen for 2.5 hours.
It's where you belong, you nugget
I think
burner.
so, because I got here at like 9 something.
No, you
and
didn't.
yeah, I did.
No.
I got here before 10.
Holy
and it's
crap.
quarter of 12.
You've been here that long?
I have been here the entire time.
Well,
in
never
the
mind.
kitchen cooking for you potatoes
Funny,
and
don't finish
chicken.
what he's cooking, so that
Because
would
Randy
be
mentioned being hungry. So I
Wow.
said I would make you something. I was like, I'm hungry too. I'll make some potatoes. And they're like, how about some chicken? We got some chicken. We got some potatoes. Eat all the chicken and potatoes. We gotta make more chicken and potatoes. It takes a long time to cook all these things, Randy.
No, if you want any of this, you better say something now, otherwise we'll eat it
I
all.
had one nugget earlier.
But I will take a second. I'll grab this bigger one on the bottom. Okay, this is, yeah.
Well, welcome to Out the Nose and In the Mouth. That was a rant about chicken. So clearly, you have now joined the
Was
party.
it a rant about chicken or a rant about cooking?
I think it was more a rant about Randy.
It was a rant about our apartment.
I mean, if
and
you're gonna
its
rant about
various
anything
nuances.
It's gotta be about me. What about Jesus?
Well, he comes first, but I'm a close second.
Okay.
Hashtag
People
dickhead.
tend not to rant about him when they have all their screws where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
That said,
We
there are a lot of other things we can rant about.
Girls are stupid.
Yes, they are.
Well,
Yes, they are.
You're the reason all the guys are gay.
There's an entire state that you flipped to the other side. Good job, women.
That's a long story that we're probably not going to get into.
We probably won't get into that.
So we're going to leave
but
it at that.
We're just gonna leave it there. Let's just say you won't be seeing any pictures of my fiance anymore.
That's putting it lightly.
However,
That's putting it lightly.
some chick on Yik Yak who made comments like 3 months ago about
Clearly,
that blue-haired
she
boy.
was prophetic.
She must
Clearly.
be prophetic. I mean,
Because we were all so sure. But no.
Didn't the filter on the picture get changed recently?
yeah. The filter strikes again.
Ryan doesn't
Okay.
use the filter.
The first... No, I don't drink out of the pitcher. But the first time the filter got changed, a relationship fell apart, and nobody cared. This time, a relationship fell apart, and the world has split in half. So, if the filter strikes again, the filter needs to get burned on a flaming pyre of death and destruction.
You can burn it with the rest of the pictures.
Agony. Yeah, I can burn it with the pictures.
By the way, if you
I don't
guys
know
haven't
if that's a
gathered yet,
compliment or not.
With the pictures?
the
Yes.
the host of our show is now single.
I am
But he's not looking because girls are stupid and he's not gay.
Girls are stupid.
Except on Tuesday.
And for at least 2 months, I will be off the market.
Sam has hope for Tuesday.
Sam has hope for Tuesday. Tomorrow
it's
is Tuesday.
Actually,
so
it's 12 minutes from now. Sam has hope.
12 minutes from now, Sam has hope.
What's going on Tuesday?
Sam's
Sam
only
is gay on Tuesdays.
Sam's gay on Tuesdays?
Not really.
No,
but that was
a joke last
Oh,
year.
well, if I'd have known, man.
We need to have him on the show.
Let's
like,
get him over
We've
here.
got our main cast
on a Tuesday.
and then we've got Randy and
Becoming
Brendan
main cast.
becoming main cast, and really next season.
I live here.
Yeah, next season you will be main cast because it's gonna be you, me, and Noah
But we should
doing
film
this,
it at my place
and
so
Jared
we
will
can
be
have
the.
this.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Right now, we only have one person coming over here. Like
No, I'm saying
moving.
next year.
But what I'm saying is next year,
Yeah,
it'd be a lot easier
for me to.
for the masses if you just came over.
It would be, but we have more freedom if we go to my place.
Oh, we could get
We can have the
drinks.
glug glug if we go over.
Yeah,
to Jared's.
exactly.
That hard ginger ale.
I'm just saying.
That's really like the only thing that I like is
Randy?
like things that aren't normally alcoholic,
you know.
but they're alcoholic
I wanna-
hurt
in
myself.
our head.
I want to try that
Thanks,
orange
buddy.
one. There's like an orange soda one.
Is there an
Do it
orange
again.
soda?
Yeah. I really want to try
Alright,
that.
Brendan, what do you say we should drink?
I don't
Beer.
know. There's lots of different options.
Did you like that milk stout we had last
I
time?
did. That was really
That
good.
was good, yeah.
It tastes kind of like coffee. And like
Did you? Yeah. Did you try?
Shout out for Yard House out on Oceanfront. No, not Oceanfront.
It's not
Town
Ocean
Center.
Front, it's Town Center.
Oceanfront is where you get
Yukai Buffet,
Yukai Buffet.
which is hashtag awesome sauce.
Hashtag
Yeah,
awesome sauce. Two of our
Hashtag
favorite
awesome
places to
sauce.
go.
the dragon's milk that Sam had though.
Mhm.
It was the same as what I was drinking, except I had bourbon.
I like
It
that.
was aged.
grody.
It was aged in bourbon barrels.
I liked it.
I was
Yeah.
grody.
You just don't like the taste of bourbon, then?
No,
That's all
I
it
don't
is.
like the taste of bourbon. I don't like the taste of stout.
Stouts are. I like stouts.
I downed half a Guinness when I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And
Guinness
it was
are gross, though.
Not tasty.
Do you drink Guinness or Yingling? I can't remember.
Yingling.
Yingling. Ah,
I'm a Pennsylvania Dutch boy.
yeah, it's still disgusting.
So is Sam, but he has gotten to the point now where he feels like Yingling
He's
is
also. I think
Corona.
it's one of those things too, where it's like, the more you drink, the more you change. Like you go into the darker beers, and stuff because you get used to a flavor and you want that.
a different,
Yeah.
potent,
that-
more like
Yeah,
stronger.
the stronger.
Yeah, that makes
And-
sense.
Yeah, and I think
Because you've
he's-
already acquired taste.
Yeah, and Sam's had a lot more opportunities. he's had yes. So he's progressed further along in the evolution of drink than
Yes.
I have.
I don't
Yes.
think I'm ever going to evolve. Like, I'm probably just going to be pretty happy in my little circle of hard cider and not your father's root beer and
See, I
all
wasn't a
that
big
stuff.
fan of Not Your Father's Root Beer.
Well, you had the when did you have that? You had that with that
Red
float,
Robin.
that float thing.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I did have it with ice cream. It was a
he
float.
didn't
That
come with
sounds
us to the
weird.
beach.
It was a little weird.
Have you had a hard ginger ale?
Probably.
That's tasty. I liked that.
That's really good.
That was good. Noah's
I'm a-
probably over there like, I have no idea.
I'm
what
just
you guys are
sitting
talking
here wondering if I can have another glass of chocolate milk.
Yes. Did they make a hard chocolate milk?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy more milk tomorrow.
I want to get
Oh, yeah,
chocolate
for real.
wasted. But
That's how Tony lives his life.
yeah, no doubt.
Chocolate wasted. How does he not have diabetes?
I have no idea.
Because he's young. That's
See,
really
my
the
question
only
is, with the amount of sweets I've seen him put away, how is he not like 300 pounds?
he takes metabolism pills.
metabolism pills.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't have diabetes. Because it's
Metabolism
metabolism.
that's
pills.
cheating.
I'm about to take some.
It is cheating.
Like, I'm
That
stealing
is
his
totally
crap.
cheating.
I mean, can I pop a few of those? I just need to drop like 5 pounds.
If
That's
you
it.
pop a few of those, you'll cease to exist.
I'm not that thin. I could shave off a little bit.
There's not much to shave off.
There's enough to shave off. I mean, I'm not Noah.
I have a little liquid.
You will forever be the
I
punchline, Noah.
just can't lose it
You
from
will
here,
always
here,
be the
here,
punchline.
Here, or
Milk my
this is the only
chocolates.
place I could lose some.
Ooh, me too.
Oh,
Everybody wants
No,
the
you should
chocolate
just like,
milk.
make the whole thing chocolate milk at that point.
We have
okay.
now turned
Okay.
Noah into our butler. Now, if we can just give him a British accent and glowing
him Alfred.
eyes.
Hey, Randy,
Well, we
would
already
you
made
like
him the
Well,
butt
there's
of
the
show.
Alfred.
I'm fasting.
I was going the Sebastian route.
that's right.
Yeah.
Making
Thanks for,
Sebastian
ruining my
Michaelis have
day.
him start fighting battles for
I'm
us.
so sorry.
It's okay.
That'd be cool.
He was asking me about chocolate milk, and then I remember that.
Turning
fast.
Noah into Sebastian Michaelis. That'd
Ah,
be fun.
yeah. That means he's a demon then. He'll go to hell.
Yeah, well, if we follow that to its end, that also means that we're demons, because at the end of the show, he turns into a demon, and thus Sebastian is forever his butler, because he can never consume the soul of a demon.
Thanks for ruining the ending for me.
You aren't going back and rewatching
Yes,
it
I was. I was going to.
yet? You hadn't yet.
You were a ruiner.
I'm sorry. My condolences.
You already knew that, though.
You ruined things.
Because you told me that when we were watching the show. You told me that.
I hate it when people spoil things.
I know you don't like it when people pat you too.
By the way, if you're someone who likes spoilers, screw you. Because spoilers are the devil's works, okay?
See, it's not that I like spoilers, I just like knowing what's going on. Which always gets me in trouble when we play freaking Samurai Sword, because
You're always the Ronin.
I'm always the Ronin.
You are always the Ronin.
And even when I'm not the Ronin,
You
I
are
still
the
like
Ronin.
to figure out what's going on, and it just makes it seem like I am the Ronin.
Because you are the Ronin. Out of like all the games I played with you, I think only twice you've been something other than Ronin.
And
I think
one
you-
of those times I was the Shogun.
Yeah. There was
I
one
remember
time
that.
you were the Shogun, and then the other time you were Ninja. The rest of them, and we've played that thing how many times? Like,
34.
yeah,
A freaking lot.
42. 42. I'm just gonna say 42.
Okay.
So
I
Jackie Robinson.
wouldn't doubt that.
it's the number of.
Ah, games. Noah brought us milk!
You need to
Ryan,
bring that up.
Brendan, that guy.
No, I know what I need to get you now.
What?
Like the big, like the cocktail spoons or whatever, or not cocktail spoons. When you make mixed drinks and stuff, they have the really tall spoons.
Yeah.
Should get that for Noah.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
Get
I
that,
don't know
the
what they're called.
smoking jacket, and
Your bubble
a
pipe.
monocle. Oh yeah, and the
And
bubble pipe.
Yes.
That needs to happen too.
And that will be my
Yeah.
getup for the next, I don't know, couple of years.
Very classy.
Which
That's
is
what I'm
actually
gonna
a
do, show
pretty
up
good
to my
segue
first
into
red
our
carpet.
topic there.
So
You're gonna show up to your first red carpet like that?
that
Yeah.
kind of segues into something that I actually really enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Steampunk.
Steampunk.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, I really wish we lived in like a steampunk world.
That would be very fun.
Like,
I wrote a story about that.
I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I don't know what kind of world this would be, but like,
Watch a Panic at the Disco music video. That'll pretty
yeah. No, I'm talking about like
safely paint the picture.
like what was it called? Mad Max, Fury Road.
That's really not steampunk.
No, but like that type of world is like, it almost, that kind of seems like what steampunk world would be like. Like not like
In a way,
not if the world was entirely desert, but like, you know what I'm saying, like it'd be a drier world, like dusty.
but you need water.
Yeah, that's a drier.
But you need
Dusty.
water.
Yeah,
For steampunk to function, you have to have water.
right. But see, you would live like on rivers and stuff that were in like deserts.
Okay, so it'd be like Egypt.
Kinda, except more water and more desert. I don't know how to.
I don't
So
think
it's
those
just
work
all
together.
desert and water.
Egypt, but bigger.
Yeah,
Like
with more Niles.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Mesopotamia was really fertile. Is really fertile, I guess.
I have no idea what that motion was.
It's like the bosom of Mother Nature.
It was really fertile. Squish, squish. I don't really know what that was.
You were squeezing some fertile buns.
Is that what I was doing?
Yeah,
Fertile buns.
The buns of fertility.
indeed.
Noah's
Fertile
got some
bun.
buns of fertility.
Oh yeah, I got them buns.
No, your butt's like a cutting board.
What?
At least we're being
It
honest.
means it's flat.
Oh! I
That's
thought you were
what
saying it was sharp.
Like a cutting board?
Sure. What cutting boards are you using?
There are cutting boards on like infomercials that have like a blade in the cutting board, and so it's like
That's
a,
called a knife.
it's a peeler.
It's called a mandolin?
Cutting board.
Yeah, that's a mandolin.
It's a mandolin.
That's not a cutting board.
It's an Italian guitar.
Yes.
So,
So once again, it's
Where's
taken
my
us
phone?
13 minutes to get on topic, but you know, who cares?
Are we really on topic though?
We're never really on topic, but
I don't
am
even know what our topic
pushing
is.
us on
We don't
topic.
really
Well,
have
that's
one.
why I'm glad to tell you what the topic is.
Why do we need a topic? Why can't we just go off on whatever we want?
Because we're gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, so what's the point of even having one to start with?
Because it catalyzes things.
Because
really
we
want
need a
some
starting
chocolate
point,
You
Jeremy.
just want
That.
We need a starting
No,
point at
you
the same
just
time.
want it for a freaking title. That's all you guys want it for.
Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna find something funny with you.
Sure, that's what it's for.
You just need some title, you know, so people will sound, oh, this sounds interesting. Let me listen to this. And then they realize it has nothing to do with the title.
Fine then. Announcement for future episodes. We're not gonna have topics.
Well, how-
What now? Completely
Can
improvised.
we name this one like Cooking with Noah or something like that?
That's actually a really good
Seeing
one.
as how
I
you
think
have
that should be-
spent the entirety of this episode so far in the
In-
kitchen
yeah.
frying potatoes,
Yeah.
I'd say that's a pretty accurate description of what's
Speaking
going
of
on.
frying potatoes,
When
they're
are they
almost
going to be
done.
done?
Yes, they are almost done.
Throw some salt and
I'm
pepper
like,
on
about
it.
to pull them out.
While
Do we
we're
have to
waiting
see
on
some?
Noah, let's just paint the image of this room for a moment. So we have me in the back corner of our little table in our little apartment. It's actually not that little. Our apartment's actually it's little Sebastian.
It's nice.
It's a nice
Do
size
you know what the
apartment.
square footage is for it?
It's probably something like 900 square
Yeah,
feet, I'd say. But like we have a relatively open concept kitchen. We have 2 couches. We have a bed in our living room.
A mattress is different than a bed.
It's a bed.
And it's a single.
Fine. It's a twin mattress.
It's
in our
not a
living room.
it's a single, it's not a twin.
It's totally a twin. It is a
That-
twin.
No, it's
The
not.
sheets
that's
are
a
twin
Ryan.
XL.
Ryan, what phase is this?
1.
Is this a phase 1?
This is a phase 1 apartment.
I'm trying to find the square footage of this.
All
Wait,
right.
there are different phases of the apartments in the village?
Yeah,
There's
the
phase 1, phase 2.
the one that I
phase
used
two
to
is
live
the
in was
grad.
phase 2, and it was swagalicious.
I work
Can
for
we try and get
the
one of
village.
those next semester?
No,
Oh.
has that?
we're pretty much sequestered
Is that
to
a quad?
this super quad.
No.
Right.
Is that a quad?
You're a quad.
No, they
Got
just
good
like
quads.
they have another room that's just like
Kinda.
set up.
Anyway,
so much
we have a
prettier.
nice ample apartment.
That's ours.
Two
That's
televisions.
ours, isn't it?
2 Xbox Ones.
Wait, okay, front door.
An Assassin's
kitchen,
Creed
door.
flag in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
that is
Noah
ours. Yeah.
It's
in
It looks
our
so
kitchen
much-
making
okay.
us food.
Okay,
It's
that's what's got.
fantastic.
Looks so much nicer on paper.
I know.
You look so much nicer on paper.
Your mom.
That means he doesn't look nice right now.
He does look
This
a little
is-
sleepy.
What is the square footage?
I'm trying to find.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. They need to have. two
Also,
bathrooms.
I have a Legend of Zelda hat on.
I
Hashtag
put
hot topic.
So much salt on these.
You're not wearing
It's
yours,
probably
Randy.
going to be disgusting.
Thanks, babe.
We have matching hats, and you're not wearing yours.
I wear mine every day, all
thank
the
you.
time.
I was just gonna crawl under there.
Just sit down, you noob.
Ow! Piss!
What?
It's hot.
Yeah!
It just came out of a frying pan.
It just came out of the
I
oven,
want
Bill.
the Chick-fil-A
It
sauce.
just came out of the oven, Bill.
Hey, is there
I
anyone
can
Chick-fil-A
dream,
sauce?
Harold!
Sure, but yeah, there's another thing over there.
Where's that bowl of sauce?
Oh, I
Need
took
to
that
Wazda
away because
movie.
I thought you guys were done
We
with
need to
it.
make
I
a
did not get rid
cartoon
of it,
called Wazda movie.
Here,
It's
it's
us playing video games, but animated. So we record ourselves playing Diablo,
There you go.
and then we animate it with crude animations. And it's kind of what's happening on our screen, but not quite. Wazda movie.
That could be entertaining.
Sort of riding Tomska's fame.
Tomska.
Tomska.
So, what was our original topic supposed to be?
Our original topic, I don't even remember anymore. You have drawn me so far off.
No, that was Jared.
Jared
Okay.
drew us so far off.
He took you to Subway, and then you lost your fat in your mind. And that,
He lost his
That was
fat
actually really
and was
terrible.
standing there with his jeans.
I don't know where I was going with the joke.
Trim the mind fat.
Normally my jokes aren't that stupid. That makes me sad. I gotta reevaluate my life right now.
Not a bad idea.
The joke was as bad as Tony's.
That was actually really good. That was a good little dig there.
We
Because it's
dog on him
so
too much.
accurate.
We dog on him too much though.
You're talking about him too
we
much.
Yeah, yeah. He's never been in a podcast, and yet everyone that listens knows who he is.
It's true. It's true. But also, Brendan wasn't in the first 3, and everyone knew who he was.
Is he
Because Brendan has a six-pack.
Is that the only reason?
Yes.
No. Actually, kind of. The first time we mentioned you, it was talking about your godlike stature.
That's
so,
true.
yeah, actually.
We were praising
You only
you.
like me for my body.
No, we
Stop
only
being
like
such a
you
woman.
for your... Why are you wearing a book on your head?
Because I put it on his head because I needed to move my chair, and I didn't feel like putting it on the table.
I'm just like a tool
So
for
you
Jared.
make your brother wear it like a hat.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
I do what I'm told.
You don't even have to be told. You just accept it.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
a great husband.
Yeah.
He is single, ladies.
Yes, I am.
Somebody starts.
Only 2 of you are not single. Granted, there are only 5 of us, so really, that's not saying a whole lot. Like, if there were 10 of us and 2 of you were single, or not single, then that would be more of an achievement. But,
Your sauce is burning the back of my esophagus.
it's good. It's good.
Like,
You've had that thing sitting for how long?
about a year.
Is it
Close to
fermented?
It feels like a year. Yeah.
Close to it. No.
Wait,
6 to
is it,
7 months.
is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
Yeah.
sitting in our pantry. That sauce is it's
It's saucy.
it's science.
Speaking of sauce, if you guys ever got a Quaker Steak and Lube on Tuesdays, is it Tuesdays? Yeah. It's all you can eat wings. Boom
Steak
boom
and
sauce.
lube.
Boom boom.
Boom boom sauce.
That just sounds really sketchy. Steak and lube.
Things are like. The only thing
What
that
are
would
you
add it better.
lubing?
What?
What are you lubing?
Your throat so you can get the steak down. Gosh.
Like, it was, okay, see, I thought it was like, you could have a steak and
Or
you
you
could
could
get your
have
engine
KY.
worked on. Like,
No. Hey, can you throw me my cup?
like it was a Jiffy Lube that would serve you a sirloin. And I was like,
That
did
would
they
be
cook it on an
amazing.
Asian
It's
block?
it's a beat ups essentially.
B-dubs or beat-ups?
B-dubs.
B-dubs.
Yeah,
okay.
like Buffalo
I
Wild
thought you said
Wings.
beat-ups, and I was like, so it's a bar designed specifically for fighting.
No,
Mm-hmm.
It's
that's
Fight
your
Club.
house.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
last night we went to our favorite bar, you know, the one that I almost died at, and
Great.
it was great. You know, the guys were trying to get me over my breakup and everything, and so we went and they had some drinks and I ate some chicken, which in hindsight was just tempting fate, but we did it anyway. And as we were coming out, we were there until the bar was closing, and as we were coming out, these cop cars just went zipping down the road. And then we actually walked out of the bar and we saw these cops talking with a waiter, and the entire left side of his face was swollen up, like, and his eye was just black. And we're pretty sure one of his coworkers went postal on him. And
Also-
started beating him in the face.
He was
Where is
probably-
my spoon?
He was the yellow one.
I took that one away too.
He was probably a prick though,
Probably.
because normally people don't get punched in the face without actually doing something to deserve it.
Maybe yelled at, but not punched.
Also, disclaimer: while we do go to bars and we do drink, we do not get drunk.
No,
This is your
that's just
spoon.
wrong.
Nor could we be remotely described as bar flies or anything of the sort. We go to a bar with the intention of fellowshipping with some alcohol in our hands.
Yep.
Well,
This
most
is
of our
true.
hands, because some of us aren't 21.
Some of us are not 21. And then there's John, who, even when he is 21, probably will never touch the alcoholic beverages.
That sounds like Noah. No, I don't
Yeah.
feel like you would ever drink.
No, not really. No.
I feel like Noah could sit there with really classy brandy and just sort of hold the brandy.
And then I'll come and drink it.
He'll come and
Jared will come and
Thanks for
drink it.
holding it, Noah. I think
He just sits like over here and just like tips it in the.
and Noah.
Well, on the other hand, I have some apple juice with a couple of ice cubes in it.
some apple juice with ice cubes.
Yeah.
Just don't get the two tumblers mixed.
He wouldn't. He'd learn
I
really
would
fast
know.
if he did. Should be entertaining.
Alcohol
to watch.
smells bad.
Not if you get the right kind. That's the thing.
See, this is why you need to be introduced to craft beers, not crap beers. Because stuff like Budweiser, Bud Light,
The drink.
really anything made by Bud is gross.
Bud Lime
It's disgusting.
is disgusting.
Uh,
I just wanted to say it.
like I don't like really any beer that is produced like that. Like I don't like mass-produced beer. It's just gross. Like Miller Lite, Natty Ice, all that. Yeah, it's disgusting. However, if you go to get craft beer, they're smaller companies, right? That's what makes them craft, is the fact that they don't produce a certain amount, and so they tend to make better beers because it's more of like it tends to be more family business.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of the beers I have, the dude that makes it is the owner of the company,
Mm-hmm.
and like he didn't release it until like last year, because he only made it for his friends on special occasions, and then he actually started producing it at his company.
Just been convinced enough by people saying you need to make it.
Yeah, and it's freaking delicious.
I gotta look this up. There's
First time we went to Yard House, you got this grape thing, and I remember sniffing it, and it actually smelled like something I might enjoy.
Grape.
I don't even know.
I've never drank a grape beer.
It probably wasn't a grape beer, but something makes
Isn't
me
that
feel like
wine?
grape was involved. No, there are actual grape beers.
Speaking of grape,
That sounds weird.
we have some more grape Cool Eagles.
You are a disgusting
Did you?
person in
Did
your
you make
soul.
one? When was that?
I didn't eat them all. I'm on a fast. I didn't eat them all.
Coolicles
Go
are the
finish
devil.
them then.
Okay, can we
Because
explain
we
what
need to make
coolicles
some more.
are?
They're
I
in the
don't
door.
think so.
Okay,
That's
We've
just
already
like
used
juice,
it.
I think.
coolicles are heinous.
They're delicious.
They are heinous.
Do you like pickles?
No.
All right, shut up.
I like pickles.
Well, I like pickles, but Cooligles are still kind of weird.
Go pray right now.
Go repent right now.
I agree with Brendan that it sounds like a really weird thing.
Have
like
you
an
ever had a
odd-
Kool-Aid?
I have not actually.
Go. I don't know. They're in the door. Go.
You can go see if they're still.
Oh,
Go.
Go. Pull one out. Eat it.
Go.
Randy's like about to beat me if I
have
don't.
had to eat
He's
every
very
single
intimidating.
batch we've made. Go eat one. If only to save me from having to eat another one.
Okay.
We need to make
I
this
will do
watermelon.
for you
Watermelon.
guys.
Yeah, I'm stoked for watermelon.
Watermelon.
Alright,
Are
just...
they in the Mount Olive pickle jar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it purple? No, wait, is that the right one?
It's purple-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Open it. Does it smell like grape?
It smells like grape and dill.
It smells like dill.
That can't be the right one.
Yeah. What?
We only had one. I'm so confused.
Wait,
You
here.
bought 2
smell it.
jars, you
I don't
ate
think
the
this is the
first
right
one.
Yeah, go ahead. That's great.
Yes, the one.
You can't
Is
smell
it?
grape? Yes, you don't smell the grape?
My nose is horrible. Okay.
Eat it.
Okay, do you understand now why it's disgusting? It doesn't smell like grape,
Yes,
does
it
it?
does.
No, it doesn't.
Smell it.
I have.
Again.
I've also eaten it.
Smell it.
You're-
That's weird. Yeah.
I'm going
Don't
to
drop
grab
it.
a fork so I don't have to reach my hand all the way down.
Smell like
to
grape?
that thing.
I can kind of smell the grape, but it smells really like a dill pickle.
Look.
The dill is pretty overpowered.
Okay, so since we haven't explained what these are yet, you take pickles and you throw Kool-Aid in there. And then you cut the pickle in half so it'll absorb more Kool-Aid. And that's a Kool-Ickle. It's a Kool-Aid pickle. And it's weird. And if you want to try it, Alton Brown has the recipe. Just go watch Good Eats. It'll be the pickle episode. And
Your life will change forever. And it'll be amazing.
yes, your
I
life
could get
will change
real
forever.
close to the
But
mic.
the
Who's
question
talking
is
here?
How?
Shush, 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 shush.
There you go.
Now, what is your professional opinion, Noah?
It's only professional if you like it, by the way.
Number 1, do you taste the grape?
No.
Okay, so what I think might happen
The Kool-Aid settled out.
is the Kool-Aid,
It's not as strong as previously, but it's still there.
yeah. I think
I
it's
think I
because there
taste a
was so
little
much...
thing in the aftertaste, but
No,
like
this is... I don't know what happened to that then.
I mean,
It must have just sat in pickle juice for too long, and the Kool-Aid just kind of went in and out.
maybe.
I don't know, but the watermelon Kool-Aid, because we're gonna make her, gonna be bombing.
Well, when you make them,
a shiver, man.
odds are I'll be here at some point or another. While you have some in your fridge, I'll try some.
Now, Ryan just brought me to a perfect segue.
That's gonna be
Speaking
a
of-
want for my list. Is
Speaking of
who
shivers,
thinks that's cute?
speaking of shivers, about a week ago, I don't know if you were here for this, Noah. About a week ago, we're standing here talking. I'm playing a game, and Ryan's standing there saying something, okay, next to the TV. And like mid-sentence, literally mid-sentence, he gets a chill, right? But it's like Ryan has like overwhelmingly powerful chills. So like he's like, yeah. So anyways, I was and, like makes that legit noise.
Actually, the noise I made was
Yeah, that noise.
Oh, wait, I think I remember that.
yeah.
And you just kind of like contorted in a weird position.
Yeah,
I like pulled my knee up and
like
I looked like Stephen Hawking on one foot. It was weird.
I legit thought we were gonna have to take you to the hospital because I thought you were having Tourette's or something. Like, I didn't know what
You
was
can't
going on.
just have Tourette's. Like that's a thing that develops. You don't just.
Yeah, it might have just developed.
It's not like a seizure where I just. Oh my God, he's having Tourette's. Go get the EMTs. That's not how it works. However, I might have been having a seizure or a stroke or something because that sort of thing does happen when you're having those things. That's what Tourette's is, really. It's basically... okay, I'm not a doctor, but my understanding of Tourette's is that it's a seizure disorder of
it
sorts.
up.
Great job, Brendan.
You're gonna dump all the
You're like a
books.
freaking cat, Brendan.
I do love
This
cats.
is why I hate cats. Because they're pricks, like women.
Like, you're just gonna keep bringing it back to that? Yeah. Okay. So since we're on the topic
I
of
am
women,
pissed, okay? I'm probably pissed off more than you are.
it's entirely possible because you're like me in so many ways, and one of those is, while you might not really care if you get scorned, if your bro gets scorned, you are going to raise everything the person loves.
Absolutely. Raise
That's-
is R-A-Z-E.
Yeah,
not
R-A-Z-E.
R-A-I-S-E.
I mean, that's
We're
what
not going
happened
to
when,
raise the children.
Caleb and his girl broke up, like, she did him wrong. Basically, she did the exact same thing Leah did to me.
Yep.
Except Leah did it to me for 3 years. So she was like, yay, we're together. And then she was like, I don't think I'm ready for this relationship with you. And he's just like, but I love you. And she's like, I don't care. And I was going to just destroy everything she loved. But Caleb was like, forgiveness, Ryan. What would Jesus want? So I let it go.
And that's when you're like, dang it, why do you have to be such a good guy?
And I have actually hugged her.
And such a good Christian. Why do you have to be a good Christian?
When Jesus was pissed, he flipped the table.
Yeah. I have actually had that discussion with God like 3 times in the past few days. Just be like, God, I know you've got a plan, but I'm going to be mad anyway. Because dang it, it's my human right to be angry.
That's not true.
I know.
But I will say that I'm not so much as mad at the people involved in this situation. More so of how it was handled.
Yeah.
And like the injustice that you have been succumbed to.
Yeah.
Because like everything in this situation, outside of the fact that you've been praying for the past week and a half, was handled poorly.
Yep.
And that's using a very generous term.
Yep.
Like, that's why I'm so pissed. Not that she necessarily broke up with you, but that she did it in this manner. She waited this long and apparently has 180 stupid freaking excuses, by the way. And, yeah, no. Yep, no, we're not. Can we change subject? Let's change subject.
Okay.
We said we're not going to get
Yeah.
into it. We're not going to get into it.
Okay, well,
But
here's a little fun thing. So there's this brewery called Dog Tag Brewery.
Yes!
Oh, I've
That's
heard of
really
this.
cool. So basically,
Green.
yellow,
red,
Magenta.
blue.
No.
you have to make a sex noise. God!
Okay.
Are you
So-
screwing an ostrich? What the heck?
You remember the Sirens episode with the horse?
Yeah.
The horse orgasm.
Alright, so this is the game, okay? Just so you guys know, because obviously you weren't aware.
Yeah.
Alright, anytime someone burps, okay? It's a color game. You name a color, alright? The last person to name a color has to make an obnoxious / sex / those kind of noises, obscene. It's a lot funnier whenever you're in public. And if you're the last person, or if you name a color that's already been named. It's like if I say blue, and he's like, gosh, green, blue. I burped, blue.
Pink.
Green.
7. God, that was a number.
Right, what? You're an idiot. What?
7. No. Orange or brown or black or something. No. 7. We might as well have said elephant. Should
Proceed,
make an
Ryan.
argument that's like a crayon somewhere.
So I have to make a noise?
Yeah.
Are we singing with sex noises, or does it just have to be an obscene noise?
It can be both at the same time.
Ah!
Alright, we'll give
I
it
don't
that.
even know what that was.
The longer you play the game, the better you get at the music. Okay, that works too. Alright, anyways. But if you repeat a color that has already been named, then you automatically lose. Okay?
But anyways, back to Dog Tag Brewery.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, back to beer.
Yeah. So
Beer makes you burp, see? It works.
It does. It's a perfect segue, right? Anyways, it's a beer company dedicated to honoring the lives of fallen soldiers and stuff.
Mhm.
So on all their cans, they put the names and information about a soldier who died and his background. And
That's freaking awesome.
it is really cool. So
I hope they run out of names one day.
yeah.
That'd be nice.
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm super patriotic for everyone listening, by the way.
But
This
there's
is Randy. Are you
there's-
raising your hand?
I am drawing attention to myself because I realized we have now gone 2 episodes with the 2 of you, and we have not done the inductionary bit where we look up your names on Urban Dictionary.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That comes next. But just to top it off, there's also a First Special Forces bourbon.
Ooh.
It's a limited edition.
That sounds.
I love the just ooh around the table.
That sounds actually kind of gross because I don't like the taste of bourbon.
I don't like
but,
that bourbon either.
I'll drink
But
it.
it's
for you.
really cool. So let's tell Sam.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
these
so
dishes
Sam,
away.
It's $75, but 25%
We
of
need to have
it,
Sam
or
on the show.
$25 goes towards a donation for a charity.
I'd buy it just because. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
No, it is really cool the different things out there.
Yeah.
Here's
Why is this
alcohol,
not
but
here?
most of it goes to charity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You may get drunk, but your alcoholism saves lives. It's green. Green.
Orange, purple.
Aw, dang it.
Twice. That's twice.
Twice?
Because he burped twice.
Oh, okay.
I thought it broke.
Wait, hold on.
I already said orange.
I heard
It's
two
you again.
purples.
Well, yeah, but there were 2 burps too.
It doesn't matter because he said purple first.
Well, I didn't say purple.
This
What'd
is
you
getting
say?
confusing.
I said yellow.
Oh. Brandon gets 3.
Okay,
It's
fine.
great.
Alright, first one.
Lord!
Has to be different. You're not
The
very good.
eyes rolling back in the head.
It's just like
Like,
It's a
for
fat
them,
man
they're
that-
like, what? This is stupid. But for us, it's great because you make facial
It's like a
expressions,
fat
too.
man eating a tasty cake or something right there.
Like Woody Harrelson with a Twinkie.
Alright, one more.
Make it good.
I can stick my finger in your ear and we can see what happens.
I can stick my finger in a different hole.
No, please no.
You have a very strange idea of sex noises.
And now that we've
Don't
stuck
ask.
fingers in Brendan's ear, it's time to read the definition of his name on Urban Dictionary.
Alright.
Did you guys already do that?
We've done it for ourselves. We haven't done it for you two.
Okay.
A Brendan is a person who doesn't quite know what he wants, but once he figures it out, he fights till the end to get it. Brendan is a great friend because he is trustworthy and he keeps secrets and promises. He will always be there to talk to hold you when you need a hug. Brendan is always the fun of the party, and he will always keep you laughing. He knows exactly what to say at the right times, and he doesn't see how amazing he is. Brendan thinks of himself as less than average, when really he is so much more. Brendan is the love of my life.
Cute.
A girl wrote that.
Yeah, pretty
Girls are stupid.
Definition number 2. An awesome, fun-loving English-Irish gentleman. The most perfect person in the world. Give him anything to do and he will do it perfectly. This is me. This person is strong beyond recognition. He makes Vin Diesel look like a bitch. A charmer, a ladies' man at birth. Women lining up for miles to fuck him as a child. Males ask, but Brendan says fuck no. The best athlete to ever step on the earth. Good at tennis, snowboarding, basketball, and football. Don't fuck with this guy! P.S. All Brendans are funny. Get used to it and shut the fuck up. And dead sexy. Any elite Spartan, particularly Leonidas. Neighbors!
god.
And number 3. Very famous, cool, sweet person, kind of shy but very kind. Just the right amount of everything. I'd say that's the most accurate description there.
Probably.
I feel like we woke our neighbors up.
Yay, neighbors! And now
You
it's
should knock
Randy's
the
turn.
door.
Should we
That's
look
okay, I
up
have
Randy
five.
or Randolph?
What would you prefer?
We'll do both.
Well, my real name's Randolph.
We'll do both. Randy, overly excited in a sexual manner.
Oh, yeah. I told you already I know what my name is.
Always finds a way to make you laugh. Has a good personality. Shows how to have a good time. Really random. Perfectionist. Would do anything to put a smile on your face. Gives wonderful kisses. Loved by many and hated by others. Any type of guy a girl wishes she had. Let it be known, I love Randy always and forever.
That's Bay. That girl's not stupid.
Number 3. The most amazing person you'll ever meet. A modern Renaissance man. He's good at everything. Everything!
Yeah, that's right.
And now,
Especially sleeping.
Randolph.
Yes.
Not at
Son
night.
of man.
No.
A middle-sized town located in Morris County, New Jersey. We're just going to skip that one because that's not at all
Have I been there?
talking about you.
Have we driven through that?
Possibly.
You know you're from Randolph, New Jersey when... Nope, skipping that one too.
No, I
Still
kind of
about
want to
New
know what
Jersey.
that one is.
Small town in Massachusetts. Screw you! A gloomy town in northern New Jersey. What the frack? Okay, here we go. Number 5. The epitome of godlike qualities. Obsessed with working out at the gym in order to get swole. The name also means wolf shield. An
Yep.
absolute and unmatched statement of strength and vitality. A truly rare and blessed name.
I'm freaking awesome.
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
I didn't even know I went to the gym and got swole. Gosh, that's why I can't
And
sleep.
everything else
guess
is
so.
about a town. I don't understand why it's all about a town.
Am I the only one who's had like a bad name?
Well,
Like,
okay.
a bad description for my name?
We'll look a little further. You guys talk about other stuff. I'll see if I can come up with
Randy
some more
literally means
craziness.
horny. By
Yeah,
the way.
but mine was I was fingering 2 women, and I was towing 2 women as well, and using like I was doing 5 of them at the same time. That's what Noah means.
I found 2 good ones for me that'll make you feel a little better.
Okay.
Number 5 for me, a noble gangster who shoots unstable niggers.
Ryan's not a racist, by the way.
There you go.
No.
I am just reading word for word what these definitions say. Number 6, a badass mofo who is the Iron Chef of pounding vag. All the women want him. He has 11.5 inches. Badass drinker who will kill your bitch ass if you fuck with him. His friends are badass too, which is badass. Badass.
This person needs a bigger vocabulary.
Needs a vocabulary.
The public school system has failed.
Evidently,
The public school system failed a long time ago.
Yeah.
I went there, I know.
Jared number 6. A top-notch baller marked by distinct good looks. A solid A in geometry honors. And man-ugs. A passionate Capricorn who possesses a blazing love for vanilla icing, the X Games, and rock band. Someone amazing. See also bear.
I don't get it.
Bear, as in a homosexual man with a lot of hair. So
I know what that type of man is.
Okay. Then what's the confusion?
I didn't know if you meant like bear as in like an actual bear,
No,
or
it
bear
means
as
bear
in like
in,
Jared's
like,
gay and
the
is
gay
hairy.
guy.
Jared, are you gay?
No.
Are you hairy? He's more like a cub.
What is Brendan's middle name?
Chicago Cup?
Michael.
Michael. This one knocks out 2 birds with 1 stone because we also get Michael Wilcher, who is one of our favorite people here.
We should hang out with him more.
We should.
You should.
A very cool guy who makes everyone laugh. Once you meet him, you will want to be his friend right away. He is super cute and very good looking. He has amazing taste in music, clothes, food, everything. Every girl secretly wishes he could be her boyfriend. Mainly because he recently broke up with his girlfriend. ... Mainly because everyone knows that he likes commitment. ... Mainly because he is sweet and knows how to treat a girl. ... Mainly because however strange and weird he may be, he is perfect in his own little way. He's perfect.
Has good taste in music, huh?
Good taste in music.
What do you think of my music?
No, it's good. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, this is fun.
Noah will give you a hard time if you let him put his fingers out.
Last thing before I leave Urban Dictionary for the night, we're just going to read the 3 past definitions of the day. So for today, we have French bite. In the middle of making out, you gently bite the other person's nose, often licking it a bit while doing it.
That's hot.
The bath of shame for April 10th. Taking a bath after an embarrassing / undesirable sex act. And April 9th, the boyfriend dick. A penis that is a recognizable size that one could receive on a daily basis, as opposed to vacation dick.
What?
Why did you look directly at me when you said that? Like, we're not talking. This is not a confessional.
This is not a confessional. I don't know why I looked at you, honestly. You were just
Like,
there.
you looked dead at me.
Bang!
I thought you read my memories. Like, with your eyes.
Do you have memories of this definition?
Not the definition. Just other things.
Gotcha.
I didn't always grow up a Christian. Okay? That was a disclaimer for the people listening.
So yeah, Urban Dictionary is just a real fun time.
Makes you
real
lose
fun
complete faith in humanity.
It is not as bad as when we played Cards Against Humanity, though.
That's true.
Like,
But
I
the
will
ones that did those after
never forget that one round where, what was the prompt? What George W. Bush does on the weekends.
Oh dear.
I slapped down homoerotic volleyball montages, and we thought I was gonna win until Ebby flipped. I'm not even gonna repeat what she flipped.
What was it? I'm trying to remember that one.
Coming into a puddle of orphan tears.
Oh, right.
That was. I will never forget that. And so after that, we purged with 5 episodes of Veggie Tales.
Like, forgive us, Father. We have sinned.
But Caleb was like, nope, I'm gonna play finger bowling.
Well, for the
I'm not
record,
gonna play.
he was busy.
He was busy macking on a lady.
Yeah. If she wasn't
And then
there,
we played football and he macked on a lady. And then he became an RA and macked on ladies. He likes ladies. That was a foot! It was Brendan's foot. I'm getting seductive with Brendan. He's going up my leg!
Hey, let me see the gaming mouse.
That was an odd little trade-off there.
I'm ADD straight up.
I know you're
Look
ADD
at
straight up.
I know. I have, and it feels nice.
It is nice.
Like it's
Now,
shapely.
here's a question, Randy. Do you consider your ADD to be a disease?
No,
Would you feel offended if someone made a joke about ADD?
absolutely not.
Thank you!
Why? Was this a thing that happened?
This was a thing that happened. I am... Yeah. It was a
Okay.
thing that
1,
happened.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
making line jokes in front of blind people.
Yes.
I want to.
See, she
Oh
doesn't
my
care.
gosh.
Like, I like people like that.
Yeah.
I like people that will either joke themselves or are perfectly happy being joked. Like, when I went home for Easter, there was this bumper sticker. It said, "I'm bipolar. It's fantastic." And I laughed because I'm bipolar. And I'm like, that's hilarious. Because it's so true. It's like 1 minute you're on top of the world, the next minute you're like, the world is evil. And it was funny. But then Leah's sister was like, oh my goodness, that's so offensive. It's a serious disease. You shouldn't be laughing. I'm like, well, clearly you don't know that I'm bipolar, but whatever. Chill. But like, I know so many people that will get offended. Then I know so many other people that are like totally happy. They will mock themselves for it. They're totally okay being mocked for it. Or I guess not mocked. Mocked is the wrong word. Ribbed. Joked.
Hazed.
Hazed.
Now, while I am a huge believer in that, especially America is way too sensitive.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do understand that people genuinely get offended at certain things.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I
you just
understand.
gotta
Yeah,
watch your
no,
tongue.
like it's figuring out where the line is.
Yeah.
But for the most part, America does seem to have gone so far to the oversensitized.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, like, ADD is not a serious disease. Like,
No.
it's a thing that people struggle with. I had ADD. Like, it's a thing. It's a struggle, but it's not like a mental illness, really. Like, I mean, is it? Is ADD?
It's
not-
perfectly
not
treatable.
really.
Yeah.
Is it a real, like,
Well, it's one of those things where like
disease?
if like you have ADD, you find it really hard to concentrate. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's what it is. So there are certain things you can do to manage it. Most people just don't take the time or the energy to actually try to fix it, so they take pills.
Yeah.
I don't take pills because past experiences
Yeah.
prevent me from
Yeah.
wanting to do that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, I've found ways around it.
Yeah.
Like I know how I learn. I know what causes me to pay attention. I know it doesn't cause me to pay attention. Which is everything else. So I try to, I've consciously made efforts to not be super out there all the time.
Yeah.
But as you guys have seen, my mind just stops sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it stops and then I gotta like pick it back up. And so,
Yeah. We enjoy that about you, though.
but it's not like a life, like, doesn't like it's not super detrimental to my life.
Yeah. Most people that I know that get offended by stuff like that, though, are people that get offended by
Everything.
everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like cinnamon in a cake.
Yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. They're great.
Yeah.
Hey, you should go dump that out and throw it away.
The
When you get
pickle?
up. Yeah, when you get up.
Dump the
Not
pickle
right
jar?
Do you have a neighbor you don't like? I'll just sprinkle it in front of their door.
That's most of our neighbors.
Oh. Well, I can give a little to everyone.
We're not an overly sociable group of people. Like, we actually had that discussion last night. Like, you have the most social, antisocial roommates ever, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Because Jared and I are so social. If we like you. If we don't like you, we're like, get out of our house.
I feel like that's normal though. Like if I'm with people that I like, I'm like, oh yeah, hey, I'll hang out with these guys. Like
Make
you
you
guys.
dinner for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
make
yeah.
dinner for you for 2 hours and bake your cookies.
But here's the question. Would you go out and meet people?
Would I go out and meet people? I mean, I'm kind of forced to with classes.
Yeah, see, but if you're not,
But if I was to just go out,
if you're not forced to,
Jared
if I'm
and
not
I
forced to,
will not
nah, I'll
go
just-
out and meet people.
I'll
No.
just stay inside my room and make music all the time. I've got better things
Exactly.
to do than
See?
find other people to split up my time with.
We really are just trading Jared for Noah. Like, it's... He's just as antisocial, just as skilled in the kitchen, just as Eberwine.
Well,
Actually,
Jared's a little more skilled in
actually,
the
I was
kitchen.
gonna say, Jared's a bit more skilled than the
Okay,
kitchen.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jared has had much more
Skilled
experience
enough
than I
to
have.
make up for it when he teams with me.
Okay.
And you.
I've been
like
told
I said, it's
you
gonna
guys
take
are
the
good
3 of you to
cooks.
replace me in the kitchen next year.
You're gonna come over every day anyway.
Probably.
Jared's gonna
Hopefully
come over after
Hopefully
class.
I-
with you.
Hopefully I get a job over here, and then I can just like kill time over here while I wait for Sarah or something.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We
beat up
love that.
our new roommate. That way we have an extra room so you can just stay the night.
All right.
We're
That
gonna
is
like
the
duct
question.
tape
Who
him
the
and throw him
heck
in
is
the
gonna be
closet.
our new
I don't know.
roommate?
Scratch my back. Right in the top middle.
God is
Right
just
where
gonna
I
have
can.
to
Why
work
did
that
Brendan?
out.
Why did
To
you
the
have to
right.
graduate this year?
I'm sorry.
To the
Like
right.
you would have been the
Dude,
perfect.
You could have been our
Yeah.
roommate.
Yeah.
That would have been freaking awesome.
That would have
yeah.
been very fun.
That
Yeah.
would have been great. And then
Okay,
Randy
I
would have
can't
been
reach
the
that spot.
only
I-
social.
I can reach
in our
everything.
apartment.
It's actually great.
He would have just like walked into our living room one day. Why do we never meet people?
Who?
And then
Yeah.
and you just stand there for a second, and then you sit on the couch and we watch anime, and you don't even care.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing.
Because if it were up to me, we would never meet anyone. We would go to Walmart and come home, and we would never meet anybody.
But then you wouldn't know people like Chris.
I met Chris when I was a Jurassic Parker. That's when I met Chris. I wouldn't have cared if I wasn't a Jurassic Parker. I am perfectly happy. I'm a pod person. That's what it is. I make my pod. I form my
And
little
then you
pod.
cast it.
And then I just sort of hang out with my little pod. And my pod is all I care about. And I will share everything with the pod.
Well, Ryan,
it's like
let
a
me tell you
hive
this.
mind.
in a couple months, that pod's gonna have to have an open door, so we can find another bay, another P, to be in that pod.
I would not mind
You know what I'm saying?
finding a bay. For that
Like,
matter, we need to find you a bay.
I'm not looking, so
I know you're not looking, but we
Yeah.
still need to find you one. Just cause you ain't looking doesn't mean you don't need one.
look,
Unless you want to be Paul.
no, I don't. Trust me. Trust me. Let's just say Urban Dictionary wasn't too far off. but
I feel that sentiment. And really, like, I've said it already, but while I'm gonna take a break, that's in large part due to the fact that I just feel like I owe my relationship that much. Like, I was going to marry her. We had our guest list planned out for our wedding. Like, we were looking at venues. It was... The cogs were in motion for my entire future. And while I'm mad and I'm perfectly in this moment, I feel like just, yeah, I could go get another girl. No problem. I feel like I owe my relationship and my dedication enough to wait.
Plus, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't believe it's actually hit you yet.
I don't think it has.
Like, I feel like
No.
you're gonna go through this really.
I think I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be like, holy crap.
I feel like you're about to go through a mourning period, like that you haven't been through yet.
Yeah.
And so,
To
to be honest,
running on piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
I was mad.
we'll just drink some more vinegar and you'll be okay. But, yeah, it's gross. But
I got enough of that
well, I
living
love
with Caleb
vinegar. It's
last
not
year.
aluminum.
Oh yeah, Caleb would do the
The jogging juice. And it was like
Yeah.
apple cider vinegar and like grape juice and all sorts of
apple cider
cayenne
vinegar
pepper.
is better to shoot than straight white vinegar. but-
Yes, it is.
I still won.
We
The two
know
times I
this.
did the vinegar challenge, I won.
Okay, so story time. Last year, Jared and I and Brendan lived on a hall together. I was about to forget because Jared and I were basically extended roommates, but I remember you were there too.
I was.
So the three of us were on the Jurassic Park hall. We were
Good job,
Jurassic
Randy.
Parkers. And our school has this thing called Culture in the Commons, where each hall is done up like a different country, and you make food and stuff, and there's a competition. And we chose Mexico.
Mexico.
And for some reason, we decided to specifically be Tijuana. And you only do 3 things in Tijuana. You build up your professional boxing record so that you can go to LA and have fights because Creed. You have sex with strange women and come back with 7 kinds of STD. And you do tequila shots that then lead you to do the other 2 things. And so we had to have tequila shots. But we're a dry campus, so we couldn't have tequila. So what was our solution? White vinegar.
That sounds pretty good.
So we were doing shots of white vinegar. That morning, I hadn't eaten anything. So I did 5 white vinegar shots on an empty stomach. Felt the acid. I tried to drink some milk. It curdled in my stomach. The entire day, I was about to die. And Sam did... How many did Sam do?
Sam
Did he
did
do
like
3 challenges?
7.
Did he?
Sam
did
did
Well,
a
are you
lot.
challenges or shots in general? Because
I think
the
he
challenge
did at least
was
2 challenges.
okay. Yeah, because the challenge was first one to get 3 down wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
And did he do it?
Yeah, he did a couple extra just for fun.
Okay.
We had one chick almost puke out the window.
That was entertaining.
That was great.
It was
that's...
like real shots.
That I was gonna say that's where it really does kind of cross over with the tequila.
We were at
It's
a
the
party.
urge
man.
to puke.
I'm still annoyed we didn't win that one. That
we were
one
so
really
popular.
ticked me off.
Like,
We were the
everybody
party
was
one.
coming.
Yeah, we were the party room. Sam and I had to go making tortillas from hand again.
Yeah, like, everybody was coming to our hall. But we didn't win.
Now, if I
Stupid
were to ever live in the
France.
commons, it would probably be just for that, like the big parties
Culture in the commons
Yeah.
and stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, not the event.
Just the
but
parties
just
in
the
general.
parties and stuff.
There really aren't
Yeah.
that many parties. Like,
I would party.
Yeah.
There would always be a
I'm
party
sure
in
you-
Randy's room.
and
Yeah.
that is why we're living in the village, because I could not handle that. I would die. I died the last time we had a bunch of people over. Like, I don't remember what it was, but last time we had more than about 4 guests in our home.
That was with the
I almost died.
tenderloin.
No, pork tenderloin I was okay with, because pork tenderloin was, like, people I liked.
Oh, you talking about the werewolf night?
Yeah.
That was Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Was it Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I think so.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I died.
Why?
I was dying.
I liked everyone there.
Yeah.
Well, there was one female who I was a little like, this chick is crazy.
She is,
But-
but she's
She is, but it's okay. We love her in the
Yep.
spirit of God, even if she is a little cray, because
But she okay.
We all have cray people in our lives.
good.
Yes.
Mhm.
Our sisters are a little,
Mm-hmm.
but we love them because they're our sisters.
Mm.
Sisters.
Still don't see why everybody thought she was scary.
Who?
Sarah.
No,
sister.
Abby is
Her
not
sister's
scary.
not scary.
No. First,
She's imposing
yeah.
in the sense that, like, she
I think a lot of
comes off as being this, like, impressive party girl, but then you, like, get past the shell and you're like, you're a powder puff. You're a puff. Speaking of puffs, I'm
Puff pastries.
still getting my freaking Samoyed puppy. I don't even care. I'm still getting my dog. I'm still gonna love that thing.
Puff pastries.
Oh.
I'm gonna name it. I'm not gonna name it Puff though, because that's just gonna remind me of her. But I am gonna get the dog.
You should name it Huffle.
I'm gonna name him Huffle.
It's a Hufflepuff.
He's gonna be Hufflepuff.
Yes.
And
Yes.
woozles.
Have flumps and woozles. I still don't understand that. Because Pazuzu is a demon lord. Why did they name a gargoyle after a demon lord?
Why are you naming
Fantastic
a
name.
puppy after a house of Hogwarts?
Wizardry? Because I actually kind of like Hogwarts. Like, I got into it for reasons that were not my own, but I actually kind of like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's full of swag. I like it.
Harry Potter's good.
I'm the jockiest nerd you'll ever meet.
Yeah, you are definitely jockier than me, so you have that leg up. Though, I don't know. Jared gives you a little competition there.
How so?
Well, because he doesn't give too much, but he's pretty jockey.
No, I'm not talking about the jockey part. I'm talking about the nerd part.
Have you heard him talk about Star Wars?
Well, Star Wars is different because that's a generation, like a generational like. That's not has nothing to do.
What
with,
about Lord
like,
of the Rings?
Have you heard him talk about various aspects of historical importance?
Oh yeah, history. Jared's been history
Because
buff
that's
for a
actually
long
nerdy.
time.
Well,
See, that's the
history
thing.
of Star Wars.
That's where the line is drawn. You are actually not that nerdy.
Yes, I am.
You're geeky.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. The difference is nerds are intellectual. So things like history, science, literature, those are nerdy things. Geeky things are video games, anime. Really, an argument could be made that Lord of the Rings sort of splits the gap because it's like
That would make sense.
literature, history, but then it's
Yeah.
also like geekiness. So it's kind of a gap bridger.
Yeah.
Same with Star Trek. It's geeky, but it's also nerdy. So
Yeah.
you are the jockiest geek we will ever meet, and Jared is the jockiest nerd we will ever meet.
Touche.
And together, you are jocks.
That works.
Okay.
I don't know.
As long as we're not jock offs.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Are we gonna have a football team next year?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Are you gonna captain our football team?
Well,
I wasn't thinking about
I
that.
think John will be in the area still. Was it? You don't have to be currently enrolled in the school. You can be an alumni and still have one. So John
Yeah.
could start it up again, anyways.
So you can be an alumni and captain it?
I believe so.
See, that was the thing. I knew you could be an alumni and play. I didn't know you could be an alumni and
I'd be
start
surprised
the
if he
team.
couldn't.
Okay.
Doesn't that one team have all alumni?
It's either like current law students or alumni.
Yeah.
Blue.
Green.
Yellow.
Purple.
Magenta.
No,
No, I
it's-
said that already.
No, that's fine. It's just per round.
Oh,
Just per round. Yeah.
You're
You
still
lost.
I'm running out of sounds, guys.
I can help you. No. You're supposed to
You just went silent.
I don't spontaneously make sounds usually.
Poke him in the side or something.
focus on the side. Alright, well, we'll take that as yours.
Thanks,
I
Ryan.
was poked in the side.
Alright, toe. Or was it Jared?
I think it was Jared.
Oh, okay.
Jared poked me. in
Noah
the
didn't
side.
want to make any noises, so I poked Ryan instead.
I'm just too squishy. Your finger, like, went a couple inches into my side.
Where are you hiding this fat?
I don't know.
Or maybe it wasn't fat,
Hey.
maybe it was your lung. Maybe he was just squishing into your
Fat
lung.
goes from, like, all of my face and my arms and my, like, calves, but it stays in, like, my belly and my thighs. My thighs are the jiggliest, fattest thighs for someone my size.
I was
They're
about to say,
so
you want me
weird.
to take my pants off?
The
show you my
weird
thighs.
thing, like, I can see that. That kind of makes sense. Like, you look proportionate. Me, it's like my arms have no spare fat. My legs are no spare fat. And then you get to my stomach, and that's where all of it is. I have no fat outside
like
of my stomach.
deposits there.
It just deposits
It's like,
there.
here's the main depot. We're gonna put this stuff on here.
And then Brendan hides it all in his toe. That's where. Doesn't have any anywhere else. It's just dope.
Yeah.
My least favorite fat reservoir in my body is right here under the chin.
Your goiter.
The little gobbler. Because when I look down, my neck gets fat. That's why I have a beard. Because I hate the way I look without a beard on. Because I got a fat neck.
That's why Jared has a beard.
Like, I'm not overweight. I'm just, I'm huskier. Like,
Husky's not a bad thing.
Just
Yeah.
because more to grab onto.
Those love handles.
by the way, if anyone ever grabs my love handles, you're getting punched in the face. Just putting it out there.
Women be warned. You will be
no.
punched in the face.
If she's hot, she can touch me anywhere she wants.
Okay.
Double standard here.
It's not a double standard. That's a
There was a Last Man Standing episode about that.
that's a rule. That's not a double standard. If you meet these prerequisites, you get access to these parts. That's pretty much how it is.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Speaking of access to parts, I'm gonna have to access my bed here pretty soon.
Are you getting
It is
sleepy?
getting to be about sleepy time.
It does sound like a very good idea.
I have 8 a.m. classes every day, and it's 1 a.m.
Except on Fridays, right?
We have all
Yeah,
now
that's
yawned, and so that marks the end of our episode. Because when we're all yawning, it's just time to say goodnight.
Yep.
So this has been Out the Nose and in the Mouth. I am Ryan.
Jared.
Noah?
Girls are stupid.
Brendan.
You know who I am.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Good night.
Good night, Vietnam.